Hello Geminis, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Geminis this week? Firstly, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Cups and Judgment. So, as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Queen of Pentacles, though, very, very nice. You are in this beautiful energy. Man or woman does not matter. You're in this beautiful energy of really, really feeling stable, solid, grounded, and really, like, abundant in where you're standing this week. You're feeling your finances are consistently, like, healthy. They're growing, but they're also, like, you're not prioritizing any desperation because you're having everything you need already. Like, you have more than enough and it's attracting more than enough again. The interesting thing with this is you then have Four of Pentacles, which can be holding on very tightly to your money or splurging. It's a lack of balance. It's like either end of the spectrum. Like, yeah, you might need to find balance in what you spend, what you save. This could also be around time, because pentacles don't always symbolize money. They can symbolize time. It's just something of value, and time is a lot more valuable than money, obviously. So it seems like some of you could be very much giving your time away for free 1 second, and then the next second you're like, oh no, nobody deserves my time, this is for me. And you might go from being quite isolated to quite giving. Like, there's just no balance in spending and giving, whether it's time, money, I'm not sure, but there's just something where you might want to, or are gonna find yourself seeking balance, I feel. King of Swords here, this is interesting because King of Swords has very healthy boundaries. So I feel like you're then stepping into this energy of having healthy boundaries and knowing when to say no. Some of you, I'm getting that you're almost a bank for some people. Oh, weird confirmation. You might be like a bank for some people, and it's like people just expect you to give them things. And whether this be because you're well off or because you're coming into this energy of being well off, and it's people expecting things of you. This King of Swords is you actually, I feel like, being kind, but being kind to yourself by saying, actually, I can't keep giving to you for free. I can't keep giving out handouts. I can't keep doing this because I'm going to have nothing left for myself. I need to find balance. I can't keep giving everything I have away. There seems like you are putting down a healthy boundary. Others of you, it's your time, it's what you give. You're giving your energy to everyone all the time, constantly, and you don't have any time left at the end of the day for you. And I feel like you're going to set this healthy boundary of, I love you all, I need some me time. Toodles. Like, you're letting yourself be seen. You're risking being seen as the bad guy, but you're not going to be seen as the bad guy, if that makes sense. Because I feel as if some of you are very, very much like quite hard on yourself, or you're thinking that this is going to be taken quite harshly from others, but you're risking it being taken harshly because you know you have to put yourself first now. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, very empathetic. Queen of Cups, very intuitive, very caring, very loving, very psychic. Obviously, intuitive is kind of the same thing, but she's looking over at the King of Swords. I feel like there's someone looking at you with a lot of empathy, because you're obviously, I feel like you are giving your time, but you're also giving your money. I feel like it's a bit of both. You're giving everything you have, basically. You're giving everything you can to others, and you're finally realising you can't keep doing that. And there's someone else that's seeing that too. There's someone else looking at you going, yeah, good for you. Good for you setting this boundary. Proud of you. Like, I don't know, you're not expecting this though. It's almost like this is going to come from the person that you're setting the boundary with. Like, you'll set a boundary with someone, they'll say thank you. Like, and you'll be like, huh? Thank you? And they'll be like, well, one of us had to do it. Judgment card. Judgment is very much the energy of, like, judgment call, big decision, and feeling called in a certain direction. Some of you, there's a huge life-changing call that you need to make, It's a big call. Like, this is a long time coming and you're finally just biting the bullet and like deciding. And that comes along with that King of Swords and that Queen of Cups. I feel it's all tied together of like you knowing you have to use your time now for what you want to use it for and move in a new direction potentially. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. The only queen you don't have is the Queen of Swords, but you have the King of Swords, which is very interesting. Queen of Swords would be the negative one as well. Out of all of them, Queen of Swords would be the worst. So just to mention, you've got all the good queens. Queen of Swords not bad, I'm just saying she's the least, because she's just a bit sometimes cold and cutthroat and sharp-tongued, which is good when you need it, but you don't need it because you have King of Swords, which is like the more, honestly, the better version in this reader's opinion. King of Swords is almost like the better version of the Queen of Swords because he or she can very much say what needs to be said without being spiteful about it. Anyways, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands is the person I feel is trying to take what you've got. Or they're trying to, I feel like a lot of you might be caregivers, or you are volunteering, or you're doing something for others. And this Queen of Wands is somehow taking the credit for the work you're doing or something. It's very interesting. Like, they're not even, I don't think they're lying, but they're not like, they're implying. It's a weird situation happening. I don't know what this is around, but they're implying that they're doing more of the work than they're doing. They're implying that they've done more. This could be someone you work with, but it's almost like you would say to them, you didn't do that. Like, oh, you didn't pick up all that rubbish off the beach. You didn't. I don't know what this is about. And they'll be like, I never said I did. And you'll be like, yeah, but they thanked you and they shook your hand. They took the rubbish bag off you after you took it off me. Like, I don't know, this is such a weird example, but you know what I'm trying to say. I feel like someone is, it's like, there's going to be a weird thing of whose credit is it, who did the job, who did the work. Very interesting. I don't know what that's about, but just be aware. Clarify clarify the Four of Pentacles. You have strength. You're a lot, like, stronger than you give yourself credit for. I hate how I just said that. You're a lot, like, stronger than you give yourself credit for. That's how I just heard it. You are a lot stronger than you give yourself credit for. You don't even realise. Like, with the Four of Pentacles here, you are going to be a bit harsh on yourself and be like, oh my god, I'm so imbalanced. I keep spending all my money, or I keep doing this. I keep... some of you, this is stubborn energy, and you're being stubborn in some sense, and you're like, oh my god, I'm being so stubborn. Good. Whatever this is, there's some type of strength in your weakness. You're seeing something as a weakness, but it's not. It's a good thing. You keep giving your money away to people, that's not a bad trait to have. Or if you're being really stubborn and holding on tightly to a grudge or something, it's your strength. There is strength in whatever weakness you're being really hard on yourself about. Try and see it from that perspective. Clarify the King of Swords. You have the Sun card, happiest card in the deck, pure joy. Also lightens all the other cards up. You have a lot of Leo energy here. The Sun card is very, very, very joyful. With the King of Swords, where I said healthy boundaries being placed and you're being kind and it's going to be received well, with the Sun card, it's going to be very much received well. I don't know what it is you're saying. Some of you, it could even be a speech. It could be something you've been, like, preparing how to say it the correct way to family or friends in order to be like, I need to take a step back from doing this. Whatever this is about, though, you're saying your piece, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and freedom once you get something off your chest. Honestly, like, you're going to get something off your chest and then you're going to feel a lot more free and happy afterwards because you've been holding on to it for a while. Clarify the Queen of Cups. You have the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. Hierophant is like tradition, and it's sometimes spiritual or religious teachings or learnings. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's something very slow and steady. Queen of Cups, King of Swords. This could be a partnership with the Queen of Cups and King of Swords. This Queen of Cups, man or woman, does not matter. Somebody very, very emotionally intelligent. I feel like they're very much looking at you. Knight of Pentacles. They're not in a rush. They want to take their time and get to know every single piece of you. They don't want to miss any details. Like, they don't want to skip over anything. So they want to take their time. With the Hierophant, they're wanting commitment. If you're already in a relationship, then with the Hierophant, this could just be it becoming, you know, solid. It's because the Hierophant just makes me think, obviously, of like spiritual, religious, and churches and weddings and things like that. Knight of Pentacles, Sword City, Queen of Cups. This is very beautiful. The relationship you're in, or this person coming towards you, is very beautiful because of the fact it's patient. It's a very patient energy, and they don't want anything. And you've been around people that want things from you, and then you're moving and you're meeting this person, or you've recently met this person, and they want nothing from you, but they're just patient and they're just there. They're not in a rush. They don't want anything. They just want to be around you. Clarify the Judgment card. You have Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory, success. You are... there's a big decision you're making. It's a big call, and I feel like this is a very hard, or has been, if you've already made this call, this decision recently. It was a very hard call to make. It took a lot of strength for you to finally make this decision. It's almost like for a while you were waiting for the universe to intervene, you were waiting for something outside of yourself to come in and make the decision for you, and you realise, oh, it's not going to. And you've had to make a call, or you're about to have to make a call, to move, to change jobs, to end something, to start something new, to go somewhere new. Whatever this is a big call. I feel like a lot of you, it's moving or something, and you know it's time. And it's just a hard decision to actually either say it, because there's that trumpet, that calling. I feel like it's you sharing the news, right? Like, honestly, like, like you're having to, like, announce something to people. Whatever this is, though, wherever you're going, whatever career you're starting, whatever the path you're setting out on next, it's successful, it's victorious, and people are going to wish they were in your shoes. So you're going to make it look very nice, and obviously the grass is never greener on the other side, but people are going to expect your grass to be greener. They're very much going to be envious or jealous of the situation you're finding yourself in without knowing the amount of, like, even just making the decision to journey off onto a different path is hard. And I don't think people realise that it's hard enough on its own, let alone everything else you've been through to get to this point. But still, they envy you because they don't see all that. This all wraps up and kind of cycles round, so I feel as if you could have already just come from a place of succeeding in some way, right? You've already succeeded, you've already got this success, that's why people want stuff from you. Now it's wrapping around again and you're like, okay, now I need to go do something different. I need to go and try something else and start another project, start another path. I don't know, but it's... everything you do seems to come out successful. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.